Well, hey there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies of the Earth tribes. It's your girl, Cats Wandering Intuitive, and I am back on YouTube, making the transition from Instagram to YouTube to bring you your weekly horoscopal forecast on the weekends for the week ahead. So please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when your horoscopals are uploaded. So on that note, remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. And remember, all these horoscopals are timeless. So whenever you come upon them, it's the right time for you. And if you have cards, pull along with me and ask your guides to tap you into the main energy influencing your signs over this coming week. So you can take a look and see how they're going to influence your love area, career, money, health, friends, family, and most importantly, you. So on that note, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn in that order. Your timestamps are in the description box. So let's get started with Virgo. Hello there, Virgo. All right, Spirit. It's coming for what are the energies influencing Virgos this coming week. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. And remember, only energies, never genders, okay? All right, Virgo. Interesting. Okay. Achievements, I could do that. Don't say anything. Like, ah. All right, Virgo. The main influential energy is about seeing the sneaky snakes in the grass this week. Deception, lies, and maybe even those who are trying to pull the wool over your eyes and do sneaky things behind your back. It's all coming up. People who are, these are people, places, or situations that are basically trying to either take or poison things that you are working for, especially if you're moving forward and away from toxic situations, people, or places. They're going to be coming out and revealed this week in a huge way, okay? Very unexpected, okay? So let's see what you are walking into the beginning of this week. We have the Lady with the Tower, which is interesting because Pisces had the Man in the Tower. Remember, these are energies, not gender, okay? This is very, very interesting for some of you that are moving forward, especially in love, though there is stuff here for career, so be open. The Tower in LENORMAND is about rising up. If you ever, I'm dating myself here, but if you ever seen the show or heard of the show The Jeffersons, they have a theme song that's called Moving On Up to the East Side. We finally have a piece of the pie. That's basically the vibe I always get from this Tower card. It's about moving up. With every step you're taking, you are moving up. You're evolving out, and you're going to be seeing this. Now, with this combination here, what I'm getting for you, Virgo, is either, this is a couple things here. There's a spiritual connection between you and someone. It's elevating. It's becoming more clear. Take what resonates, pitch out the rest. Remember, guys, get a lot of messages. When in doubt, if you're not sure if that's for you, shuffle your cards if you have them. Upright is yes, reverse is no. I don't know why I had to say that. Spirit's just channeling. Okay, so for some of you, there's someone in a high position or someone standing out, spotlighting this week for you there, Virgo, okay? And here's the thing. If you're curious about this person, want more information, this is the week that you will be getting that. We have the Book in the Tower. Secrets being revealed. Okay? Now, for some of you, okay, this has to do with work. Okay? For some of you, it could be someone who is in a high position, like a CEO, your boss, or whatever. And I really feel, honestly, that things are going to be revealed. Things that maybe for some of you that you weren't expecting. For some of you, it's going to chop the head off a snake. Okay? There's something big that's going to be revealed for Virgo this week. Sorry, Spirit's got me kind of a little spun here, so give me a minute to lock down the energy. So whisk me away as they do. So we have the snake and the scythe. Cutting out those snakes, the toxic people. Now, here's the thing. Maybe you've already been taking steps. Maybe you've been gentle about it there, Virgo, okay? Because you're not sure. Trust me, Spirit's going to be sending you signs, okay? Especially with the book. This is the book of secrets. Could be secret crushes being revealed. Could be a secret, maybe someone... Sorry, I'm getting a message. Okay. Maybe someone has seen you. Maybe you're standing out and shining strong, or maybe they're all of a sudden spotlighted and showing up a lot, and there's going to be something revealed to you about this person or from this person to you that's going to surprise you. Maybe your instincts have been kind of pointing you in that direction. Now, this could be in work too. Maybe something's like, I feel like, you know, something's going on here in the workplace. Something that you're not, that has been hidden from you is going to be revealed. Okay. There is a message here for someone that there is someone that's been really sneaky. I mean, you would never know it. They hide their vibes really well. But they have been speaking to superiors or people like managers or whatever, talking crap. Saying you're not doing your job right or you're slacking. And that's coming all to light because you've been being watched. And people, they're realizing that it's lies and it's coming out this week. You'll be hearing that first part of the week. I don't know who that's for. Okay. I want to break that down a little bit more. I feel a lot of like new people, new love. Maybe someone's standing out in this, standing out more and shining more. I feel strong spiritual connection here. You know, like kind of the twin flame, the shared core energy. Okay, has been like there was blockages, and maybe it was caused by because somebody was distracting. Okay, someone was distracting you from that connection, Virgo. But it's all over this week, okay? We are moving into the new moon on the 30th, and there's a very powerful energy that Mother Luna is dominating, even with the solar eclipse and other stuff that's going on cosmically and astrologically this week. But there is this huge push, quick push. It's like ripping off that band, ripping off the duct tape, like on your mouth, rip, real fast. The pain might linger a bit, but it's worth it, okay? You want it. You want that. That's why I keep hearing the Band-Aids and duct tapes being ripped off left and right. And it's all going to be good. Okay. Virgo. We have the garden and the snake and the cross. Okay. I know, I got that. I don't know where somebody out there thought that too, the Garden of Eden thing. Be careful what's being offered to you this week, especially when it has to do with social activities. Be very careful the advice you're getting or the suggestions that you're getting this week, okay? Because they're not, the intentions behind them are not good, okay? If you say no, like the garden's all about social activity, about connecting and interacting, whether online or, you know, going to events or just even, you know, getting invited out, you know, for a walk or meet for coffee or something like that. This week, Virgo, you really need to follow that beautiful instinct of yours. Okay. I don't know who this is for, but I'm really feeling very strongly that you might get an invite. Maybe it's someone you suspect is toxic. It's going to be very specific. Okay. And when you say, well, you know, I'm not really feeling it, watch out for that guilt. You are not responsible, okay, first of all. If you are not feeling it, do not do that, Virgo. If it don't feel right to you, do not go out of guilt. Or, you know, if they make you feel guilty or horrible, like you're a horrible person, you know. I just want to spend time with you and you blah, blah, blah. Fine, fine. If they start milking that card, that's a big, like, red flag from Spirit going, this is them. This is the snake. Okay? Do not let them sway their Virgo. You follow your heart. You know? You need to stand strong. You are right there. I know it seems like things have been like... I had this vision of somebody standing there and you're like holding this wall back and people on the other side trying to push like like the bricks are all loose and you're trying to keep it from tipping and falling on you, you know, to flatten you out or keep you there, keep you down. Okay? And you're trying to take a step and you're trying to keep that back. And Spirit says, let go and let us guide you. You need to really, really trust your intuition this week there, Virgo. Okay. So if you've been chewing things up in your head, a lot of overthinking, stress, and anxiety about things that have like, what if? Or maybe worrying about things, people, or places that have nothing, like you're not directly involved in it. It's their lives. There's a big cutoff there. Okay? The scythe is one of your strongest energies. Things are being cut away. Okay? Cutting away the stuff that's blocking your sight, blocking your, like, mind, body, and soul from seeing, so you can move forward correctly. Like, you can move forward confidently. So some of you may be worried about a person. Okay? And this is also another message too with the mice. The mice come around at night and they get in your pantry and you don't even realize they've been slowly nibbling at things like, say, a bag of rice or sugar or whatever, you know, until you go in there and you go to clean something out, go to grab something, all of a sudden all this stuff falls out and you realize, and you look at the bag and you realize something's been chewing, somebody's been taking, you know. Someone's been taking. Okay? This is, again, with the snake energy. Here's the thing, they're going to be caught. Whether it's money, they could be sneaking money out of your account. Okay. They may have been lying and you've been helping them out. That's coming out. The truth is coming out. This scythe is coming in to cut through all the bullshit this week, Virgo, for you. Because it's time. It's like any chains that are binding you, Spirit's coming in. All right, enough's enough. It's time for you to go. That full new moon coming up is so important. The new people, the new places, the new jobs, the new career, the new, you know, maybe you want to move somewhere else. All these opportunities are sitting there. Okay? Things have to get out of the way, and Spirit is doing whatever it takes to do that for you. Okay? And yeah, it's going to be painful. But it's going to be worth it, because you're going to be, your worth is so much more than what you give yourself credit for. You need to honor yourself. You know, sure, we're responsible for others, and in a sense, you know, some of you might be caretakers. But you don't have to compromise. If you are tired, how are you going to help them at 100%? You know, you want to be 100%. You want to be feeling that. Secrets coming out about that snake. Do not, if anybody comes forward to you this week, Virgo, is a big message I have to get out right now, by using guilt or any other kind of manipulative emotional means to get you to do what they want, you're going to see it very clearly. It's control. Cut those fingers off. Not for real. Not for real. Cut them off. It's time to cut the head off that snake. And you need to walk your own path. You got this. For some of you, though, we have the lady, the snake, and the man. So there could be a snake in the middle, very covertly keeping you from someone. This snake is in the middle between two people. Something toxic, sneaky. Could be envy, jealousy, resentment, whatever. Doesn't matter. That's being removed this week. Whoever this is that's blocking you from connecting with somebody, it's going away. It's being removed. The truth's going to be revealed. Okay, maybe you don't even see this happening. There's no way they could be blocking blah, blah, blah. You're going to see it this week. Okay, here's the thing, Tower. Don't panic. This means sudden, it also means sudden and unexpected events, okay? And this is what I heard from Spirit with this Tower. Okay, you guys are transforming and it's going to be quick this week, like a Band-Aid, like the duct tape. Might sting a little, but it's going to be quick, fast, and furious. But as soon as the Band-Aid gets ripped off, proverbial Band-Aid gets ripped off, something is going to come in. Boom. Something's entering. It's pushing for that, Virgo. Okay? All right? You're going through, this is the final stage of your transitional to the next stage. It has to be, I keep hearing from sure, these guys it's got to be cleared out by the 30th. Okay? And Spirit's doing this for your highest good, to get you to that. Maybe it's love or career, fame, success, fortune. It's to get you there. Okay? Five of Pentacles in reversed. Okay? It's about feeling more secure, seeing where the sanctuary really is. It's not inside a person. It's always been here. Standing on your own, feeling very strong and independent. Okay? And also, there's a spotlight on, that's funny, it's in the middle here, so that's definitely going to be removed. This thing's definitely leaving that energy, the toxicity. It could have been a behavior, you know, that stopped you from, you know, or maybe them to you. Okay? Two of Cups. See? This week. So for whatever the Band-Aids ripped off for you guys, whatever unexpected, oh my gosh, something good's coming in right behind it. Okay? Be open for that. For somebody out there, it may be a job loss. Okay? Unexpected. Okay? But something good's coming in. You're going to see immediately why that had to happen. You're going to be like, oh shit, hey, that's kind of good. Because if you think about it, you wouldn't have left any other way and you would have missed out on this amazing new position. That's made for you. It's like it was made for you. Time-wise and money-wise. Health-wise. All right, Spirit, this is for love for Virgo this week. What do we got? One more shuffle. I'll have a list of all the decks I'm using down below in the description box. Optimism. No matter what happens this week, look at the bright side. Look at what good could come out of this. Okay? Some of you are going to be feeling this now. Feeling that optimism. That energy is coming in. Don't dismiss it. Reciprocity. Okay? Especially for those of you who've been blocked from going towards someone that you're feeling. Maybe you're worried. Maybe some of the toxic behaviors, fear of rejection, low self-worth. That counts as a snake too. You know, hold you back from your, you know, from your, from your soul's energy, from the right things for you, the good things for you, the things you deserve, these amazing things. Maybe you have somebody on a pedestal with that lady on the tower. You know, maybe you feel, maybe I won't get rejected. We got the Five of Pentacles. There is no rejection going to happen. Okay? And reciprocity, you're going to be surprised. They're going to reciprocate. Mirroring. Okay? Mirroring. And I feel for some of you, once that gets removed, you're going to see the mirroring. You're going to see the reciprocity. You're going to see that beautiful, shining vibe. You're going to feel it. Mind, body, soul, and energy for some of you. Even with those in relationships, if you haven't been feeling so optimistic and you know, it's like things are waning and it just, you don't feel like you have that support, you know, with your person. Something's coming in here to raise your optimism. And remember mirroring. It's also about checking in. This could be part of that snake energy too. You know, everybody expresses themselves differently, they're Virgo, and how they're feeling and how they communicate that. Okay? If you're in a relationship with someone that's been for a while, okay? Or maybe if you've been dating for like 6 months or more, Spirit says, you know, they're mirroring you, okay? There's mirroring going on. So quit looking at them and what's wrong with them and start kind of looking to see where you're not feeling happy. Like what's really the root cause there, okay? Because we're responsible for how we're feeling. We're responsible for taking steps, you know, for our own, you know, emotional and mental and physical health, you know. We're responsible for that. And this all is about growth, especially in the love area. Opening up and blossoming. Opening up to love. I feel very strong energy of flowers opening up this week for you. opening up here, like the lotus. There's this beautiful flow of energy coming in for you, Virgo. Just support this. You are worthy and deserving. You know, it's coming. And I see children, you know, like they are like the little igniters of happiness and joy. Be around them. Yep, grandbabies, spend time with them. Make time for that. Make time for that. Okay. Here we go. The farther gate, bold steps forward. I can't make this up, okay? This is what this is about. This is why you're getting, things are it's gonna feel like, ah, but only for a hot second. For some of you, it might be multiple areas, okay? But this is the bold step forward. If it don't feel good, don't do that. Don't let them make you feel guilty or coerce you. If you are not feeling it, stand your ground. And you're gonna see spirit go, we got you, okay? But you have to stand your ground, you know? Don't let people guilt you. That's not good. That's very toxic. You know, people feel they have to guilt people to get, but it's manipulative, right? It's control. Okay, that's gonna be really spotlighted and cut away this week. But you have to help spirit. Spirit's got the scythe. You just gotta go, you know what I mean? Stranger, curiosity, okay? Information, whatever was blocking two people here, whether it's you or the other person, you know, you with between someone else, okay? That's gonna be lifted. Someone you haven't met, okay? And to get excited, be curious, ask questions, dig, find out things. Remember how I was saying that we have the book? Okay, some of you might actually go to great lengths to get information on someone. Okay, I don't know who that's for. Go for it. Get curious. I think you're going to be very surprised. Spirit's going to guide you. Okay. And about being curious about the new things coming in. Allow that. These brand new things. You know, wherever the fear is, Virgo, take that step. Take that step because you have the Magician here. The Magician sword. This is your week to see the manifestations from a simple step or action, or even saying no to toxic people. Saying no to that snake, cutting it off. Cutting off its head, saying you're done. You're done, you know, poisoning me with your fangs. You're done for some of you, okay? That step, that one little nope and standing your ground is going to bring something in. It's like rewards. Confidence. Have the confidence to stand your ground. Spirit has got you the sword, the scythe. Okay? Watch for these signs. You never know when these will come up. You know what I mean? A sword, a scythe. That which cuts away. Okay? To guide you. Like, now's the time. You know, you might be talking to somebody who is being a little, and then I don't know, so just say you come across some ad for like a tarot deck and the first card they show is a Magician or something with a sword. You'd be like, oh, you know what I mean. The number 37 or 11, especially in love for you. Take that bold step forward. Spirit's clearing the way so you can have exactly what you desire. But there has to be steps. It all comes down to you, Virgo. You're the one who says yes. You're the one who says no. You're the one who chooses to get up at this time or do that, this and that. You are choosing. Okay? What everybody else does around you, it's what you allow. Okay? You need to focus on you, Virgo, and what makes you happy, and go for that. Don't be afraid. Spirit's going to show you and bless you in just so many amazing ways. Even if it does hurt from the things that have to be removed or cut away, or what you discover, or however the Tower moment happens for you this week. Just know that something else is coming in right behind it, and you're going to see why that had to happen. So on that note, namaste, and I'll see you next week, Virgo. Well, hello there, Taurus. All right, let's see what Spirit has for Taurus, the collective. What are the main influential energies, Spirit? More shuffle. We are starting off your reading with the LENORMAND. Ooh. Ooh. Yay, long time coming. All right, Taurus. That's for somebody out there. Remember, take a resonates, pitch out the rest. Okay, your main influential energy has to do with security, feeling secure, confident, solid, like solid. I'm on my own 2 feet and feeling strong, and home. You have the home. It's the center or the energy coming in. Home is where the heart is. Home is where we feel secure and safe. Home is where family is, love is, right? And for some of you, work. But there's this huge energy coming in of feeling secure. It's centering in on the home area. You need to focus on where you spend most of your time, whether it's in the office, at work, and the people. Okay. It has to do with things being spotlighted in the home area for you. All right. So I feel, since we're moving into this new moon on the 30th, okay, this last week and this week, this is timeless though, whenever you come upon, it's the right time for you. For those watching this at a different date. This full moon that we just had, and the 2 weeks, last week and now moving into this coming week, is all geared, like fast forward, of removing things that are holding you back, okay? When you walk in, and it could be starting this weekend, as I'm recording this right now for some Taurasians out there, take a resonates, but it's definitely going to be the first part, like Monday, Tuesday, when things are finally going to be coming clear. Maybe there was something you got excited about, okay? And then something occurred, okay, to kind of get you a little spun. Maybe you started questioning it. Maybe I got my hopes up with the clouds here, confusion. And maybe feeling let down. Maybe you got excited and then something didn't happen when you wanted it to happen. Okay, well, that's about the end, okay? So whatever you were going through, for something you were hoping for. Some of you got excited like a little kid, made you lift up and going, yes, yes, this is it. Maybe there was delays. Maybe there was like, I keep hearing like a compromise, like, well, it's not going to happen like this way, but it's going to happen that way. Maybe that set you off. I mean, this could be in relationships. This could be in work. Could be a career, maybe even moving, okay? Because the home is indicated here, okay? Well, that confusion, the depression, the disappointment, all the energy is going away. First part of the week, you're going to have this lift here. Spirit's blessing you with this for a reason. You're now going to see very clearly how whatever that is for you, whatever area that covers for you, okay, you're going to see how this is coming in now in the physical plane, okay? Now, we have the stork and the house together, okay? Stork is about new beginnings, something new being brought in. It's being brought to your door, okay? Something new in the home. It could be a child, it could be a family member, it could be furniture, it could be something, you know, material, it could be a new person, you know, for some of you, okay? So there is a new beginning, something new being brought to you guys this week. As soon as you feel this energy lift off of you, out of your head, where you're clear-headed and seeing things in a different perspective, which you will, Taurus, that's when this becomes clear. That's when you'll see this. It'll come. Now, we also have the home with the garden. The garden is like an old school Victorian social media area where you networked, where you met people, maybe prospective marriage partners, or made business deals, or scoring a job, okay? meeting new people, maybe promoting yourself. There's a big, huge emphasis on being social, but you don't have to leave the house to do it this week. You might be busy, okay? You might work from home, or maybe, you know, you have time off or days off during the week. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of social networking activity going on. Something new coming in too, with the stork above that. Talks about maybe new people, new connections. Now this could be for career again. I'm feeling that very strongly for some of you. It is networking in a way that's definitely good. For some of you, you're going to be surprised at a new opportunity that's going to be presented to you. It's beyond what you wanted. Okay, it's like, whoa, like I skipped a step. Here you go. You know, for some of you, take what resonates, put you out the rest. Okay. All right, there's that Mama Moon energy, very strong, influential energy. Okay. For some of you who've been struggling financially or even employment-wise, okay, the moon is shining its light to show you the opportunities coming in, kind of cutting through illusions. Maybe wherever you were stalled financially, maybe you feel like you haven't been moving forward, and I feel like that's tied into that child energy, getting your hopes up, and then we have the clouds, you know, feeling depressed and stuff because things haven't taken off, haven't moved, got stalled, or maybe look like, you know, donezo, okay? That's going to be highlighted this week, where you will see this, you're going to see the flow. That's what Spirit says. You're going to see the flow of prosperity. And it's not just money or job opportunities either. This has to do with you. Here, feeling that flow of energy. Really follow your intuition there, Taurus. That is so important this week for you. Okay? Signs, synchronicities, fish. That's one of the things that came up for, I don't know who that's for. That'll be your confirmation. Okay? You'll see a fish. I don't know who that's for. You trust your intuition. If it resonated, that was for you, okay? But your with the fish and the moon, kind of a nod. Maybe you have Pisces somewhere in your chart. It's following the signs. The dreams are going to get more vivid and lucid. Your intuition, like the clairs, are going to be heightened intuition, definitely. And it's going to flow. I keep hearing flow. The moon is in charge of the seas and the water, and not just on earth, but in us, because we are made of a lot of water, right? So it's about going with the flow too this weekend, trusting that beautiful intuition, trusting in the signs, okay? To move forward. Sorry, there was like, don't use that stubborn. Somebody said, don't use that stubborn Taurus energy. And go with it. Go with the flow. I don't know who that was for. Okay, so we have the fish and the dog. Some of these opportunities that are coming in, whether it's in love or career or money, it's good. Spirit's going to be bringing these opportunities, these blessings, if you will, the things that are going to pick you back up again in that child energy. This energy is coming back in, especially with the stork and the child. By the way, I wanted to mention there could be announcement of pregnancy, a new addition, okay, to the family. But this is also about getting excited about something new that has been brought. So this is something that's coming this week for you that's going to renew this, kill that, okay? Before the new moon. That's what Spirit said. But I feel that Spirit's going to be working through your closest and most trustworthy friends, the people who truly want to see you happy without any other intention, but to see you shine and be happy and healthy and moving forward. Those people are really going to be spotlighted this week, okay? And I feel that with the coffin and the garden, okay, maybe there were some connections that are going to be wrapped up and finished. For those of you who are, this could be a legal thing, this could be in work related. Maybe you were collaborating with somebody, it's finally coming to an end. Maybe it went south, okay? There's a reason for that. Because as soon as that ends, whatever that is for you, has to do with social networking. It could be a person, maybe you've been chatting with them and it just hasn't really been going anywhere, or maybe they've been, and you ending it, okay? Here comes a trustworthy, loyal person coming in. Okay. In fact, for some of you, I feel very strongly that Spirit's working through your closest trusted friends and people who really do care about you and your happiness without, you know, like selflessly, okay, are going to be guiding you, maybe inviting you out. Go. Go with your trusted friends. Go. If you get invited out, that's a big one. Try not to enjoy your time at home with the family. I see a lot of that too. Having actually like really good interaction. You know, really sitting down and interacting with the people that are closest to you. The dog is loyalty, long-term, like ain't going nowhere, ride or die, friends, family, lovers, okay? Spending time with those people this week, really just forgetting about all the other crap that's going on and locking into that energy is really going to pay off in a big way too for you. Mind, body, and soul. Okay. All right, the Hierophant. Commitments. Learning. Listening. For some of you, it's lessons learned. For some of you, it's almost like looking at whatever the situation was. I don't know who this is for, who's watching. But I really, sorry. Two things came out at the same time. I really feel that maybe you were expecting it to come in a certain way. You got like hints and breadcrumbs and then nothing. And that which made you go, okay, you know, I was whatever. Really disappointed, very depressed. That's clearing out. And the Hierophant energy is coming in for those that resonated with. So you could see why. And not just to see why nothing was moving for a moment, okay? But you're also gonna see I keep hearing a seed has been planted. There was movement, but maybe you didn't see it because you were expecting it to come in a different way. The Hierophant's coming in here to widen that perspective so you can see there was movement. I feel like it's going to come through in messages. I'm hearing contracts, okay? Maybe contracts had to be rewritten, re-edited, amended, okay? Redacted. I don't know why that word came up, but there you go. There's a big, huge emphasis on committing to what makes you happy. Here, Taurus. This energy is extremely strong. There's things coming in for you. You need to be open for, trusting your beautiful intuition. And even if they don't come in that perfect little package that maybe you thought it was going to come in as, be open for that. Open for that, Taurus. You don't want to miss the things that are actually yours coming in because you're looking at it to come in a certain way. But following your beautiful intuition, okay. Being open. I feel like for some Taurus, there's still a block there a little bit. You know, but that's going to be lifted with this Hierophant energy, with the moon energy. They're combining in very strongly. Now, okay, here we go. So we have the Five of Swords with the Two of Swords this week for you, Taurus. Two of Swords, about knowing what you want, knowing what you need to do, whether it's walking away from something, leaving something, you know, making a, like taking a leap of faith decision. It's like you've already made the decision, but you're just sitting there. Oh, I don't know if it's the right time, or I'm just, you know, I just can't right now. The thing is Spirit is definitely going to be kind of pushing you into a corner where you need to make that decision for your happiness. You need to do what's right for you, Taurus. You are not responsible for anybody else's happiness or what they're after. You know, if it doesn't feel good to you, do not do that. Spirit's going to be highlighting that in a big way, okay? Because this is a big message from Spirit. If you do things this week for someone, you know, to make them happy and disregarding how you're feeling about it, just to make them happy, Five of Swords, boom, right away, okay? Maybe like an instance, you do something, somebody really wants that, and you're like, I'm just like, and they're like, oh, come on, do that, and you're like, oh, you know, fine, don't do that, you don't care. It's like, oh, okay, all right, I'll do that. Instantly, it's like this, they're showing me a vision, like an example, like all of a sudden, it's like, that's not good enough. It's like, once you go to do this thing or buy this thing or whatever, they're just like disappointed in it. It wasn't good enough, and they're mad at you for it. It's going to be very obvious. Spirit's saying they're trying to help you to stand your ground and do what feels good for you. What about your happiness? You shouldn't sacrifice that for anyone outside yourself. Sacrificing. That's the big key word. All right, let's look at love, because we do have new beginnings with the moon. Ooh, Spirit may have kept some new beginnings from starting for some of you Taurusians out there. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Forgive me. But it's going to be shown. You'll be seeing them escorted in by the moon. All right, one more. Growth. Growth. In love for Taurus. This coming week, you're going to see blossoming. You're going to see growth, especially if you were starting something new and you feel like, oh, maybe this isn't it. The clouds are going to be dissipated and cleared, so you can see, especially with that Hierophant energy there, that is your person. That is your one. Take it as it resonates. There is growth for others inside, blossoming of love, opening up to love, trusting love, and really going, I really want that. I am worthy of that. I feel like there's just huge. And then number 3, I feel like that's important. Okay, that might be a sign or a confirmation for you guys. Keep an eye out for that number 3 if that resonated. But that's where the growth is. It's where you're opening up a little bit more. In loving yourself. And here's the thing though, Taurus. It's like in loving yourself. Truly loving yourself and knowing your worth and, following what makes you feel good and happy. All of a sudden you see that reflected outside. This is a big thing that you guys will see. Like literally go, oh my God, so within, so without. It's the universe is, Spirit's responding. Your prayers are heard. Okay. Some of you may have been feeling trapped. Like it's never going to get better. It's never going to change. I'm never going to get this. I'm never going to get that in love. Okay. But that's where this coffin and the clouds, that's going to be lifted. And if you are trapped, that might be 2 of Swords. Should I stay or should I go now? What feels good for you? Are you waiting around for them to miraculously become, I'm sorry, somebody said detoxic, like they're no longer narcissistic or they're no longer, controlling, manipulative, and they're not like stringing you along. Like here's a breadcrumb, oh, and then they vanish and block you. Okay, and then they come back again and back and forth. And you feel a little trapped. It's like, I want to move forward, but is this, and then all of a sudden this person comes back. Like, I'm confused. Is this the one or is this not the one? That's all going to be shown. Okay, but that 2 of Swords, you have to make the decision. Wherever the fear is, that's the step you need to take towards. Okay. Separation for some of you. Some of you may have to walk away or decide to walk away. Okay, towards your happy. Spirit's going to respond in a really fast way too for those of you who have been stuck, maybe waiting. Okay. Maybe stuck in a situationship or stuck in a, a relationship. It's just not working and you're feeling trapped. Spirits will be showing you signs to encourage you. But you have to take a step. If you want your situation to change in love and get better, to open up to new growth, the new things coming in, okay? You need to do what's best for you, okay? That's what Spirit says. Yeah. Can I bring up drama? We got drama. Now, as we move forward, now this could be maybe someone's been gone a while and you've been kind of trapped because you've been hanging on to them and it's time to detach, time to free yourself, okay? For some of you, it might be emotional more than physical connection, okay? Maybe hanging on, but Spirit's saying it's time to go. there's growth coming. Things are, it's like love is like a garden, and they want you to go in there and it's going to blossom. I can't describe it any other way, Taurus. But there is drama involved. Remember how I keep saying you got to do if it feels right for you, the manipulation, okay, control, people come at you with guilt and you disappoint and that kind of drives you to do better for them. This is a big highlight this week. Those people who bring that to your table are not in alignment here with you, and Spirit's going to show you that. Okay, Two of Swords. Time to make a decision this week, Taurus, and trust that the decision that you make is going to lead you to some really, really wonderful and amazing things that are damn well worthy of you and your beautiful soul. Okay, and your path forward. All right. So we will see you next week. You got this, Taurus. Do you. Okay. Well, hey there, Capricorn. All right, Spirit. What are the energies influencing Capricorn this coming week? So remember, this is timeless. So whenever you come upon it, it's the right time for you. We're shuffling. I don't do jumpers with the LENORMAND too much. All right, thank you, Spirit. So we're using the LENORMAND deck for your forecast. Kick it off and we'll clarify with some tarot and get out some oracle cards. All right. Okay. Okay, Capricorn. Your main influential energy this week is the sun. And I just heard the song, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. So whatever you've been going through, maybe breaking free from the chains that bind you, Spirit says, or maybe taking brave steps forward and, they're saying maybe it didn't look so bright. Well, you've reached the end of the tunnel. You've been following the right path there, Capricorn. And Spirit's about to light your world up in a huge way this week. Okay. So kicking off your week, we have the Star in the book. Secret crushes could be things that were going on behind the scenes in your favor are going to be revealed this week. Okay. Secret wishes. I feel like for some of you, it could be a secret crush that's going to be revealed. A secret be revealed, but it's connected to something you've been wishing for, something you've been working for in a good way. And you're going to find out because we have the birds with the book, secrets being revealed left and right. Not so much gossip. It's like information being shown to you this week, Capricorn. And we're going to we'll break that down and see what areas. But I do feel love for some of you, okay? You're going to be hearing stuff and going, whoa! Okay. Okay. When good things come in and you start feeling good, don't question it. Okay? Don't let the anxiety of what if, what could, or what has been, you need to be here now. Spirit's going to be highlighting those kind of patterns for you this week to get you here and stepping into this energy. When you step into this energy and stay there and use that scythe to cut through the mice. The mice are about kind of like mice running around the head, the overthinking, the looking at as what I'm picking up from Spirit is the glass half full, this can't be, it's too good to be true, and questioning, being suspicious, and kind of pissing all over it. In a way, though, Spirit saying that's also a form of self-sabotage for these good things that are coming in that you are worthy of. And Spirit's going to make it very clear with that scythe. Don't, anytime, the worries or stress come up, Spirit's going to kind of give it a little smack there, a little poke in the booty. Get you to see that, okay? It's enough. It's time to move forward. If it feels good, don't question it. If you were feeling it inside, it feels good, okay? And if those might sneak in afterwards, the whole wait a minute, you need to cut that off, okay? Just don't let the brain chewing, the gears grinding, you know, piss on your parade. You worked hard. Okay? You deserve to be in a space where everything feels good, feels safe and secure without question and worry. You're on path. Okay. Now we have the cloud with the trees. There's a couple messages with this combination here. The clouds are usually the most negative card, and it's kind of like that tarot, you know, we get the tower in tarot in a way. But the clouds talk about confusion, depression, you know, sadness, okay? And with the tree, that's a number of things. The tree can talk about health, maybe emotional health. Maybe you're going through a time of depression. Okay. But with the fish here at the bottom, okay, if you have been, I feel like this is the past, if you have been going through maybe an emotional downturn, you know, being a little bit negative and not just like emotionally, just feeling just, well, you know, just heavy and down emotionally, like just sad and depressed, Spirit's coming in to lift that out. Spirit wants you to know this. The energy is going to shift. You have to allow that. Don't hang on to that negative stuff, because some people get kind of used to that, you know. It can be good and it can stay. You have to allow that, Spirit says. Okay. Now, I'm not a doctor or anything, so don't be, you know, throwing any pills out if you take those. Okay. The tree and the fish. This is also about your spiritual intuition, clairs, everything. Okay. Your spiritual health, your spiritual growth. This is also abundance. This is security. This is money. Job. Coming in, flowing in. Spirit saying some of you may have felt blocked by your intuition. Maybe you haven't felt as connected. Okay, a little yuck energy there kind of blocking you. Because your mind's been down. When we go down like that, sometimes it's hard, you know, to reconnect in. You know, we pray, but we're not in that good space for praying because it just feels like everything's so shitty. You know, but now that's lightening up so we can reconnect in again. Spirit says if you were blocked intuitively, you know, not feeling that high vibing energy, that nice, you know, the peace, the harmony, the love, the happiness, that's coming in. Spirit's flowing that. It's going to start flowing again. Okay. And Spirit also says, Capricorn, focus on you. What feels good for you. If you're tired, sleep. If you're hungry, eat. If you need water, drink. Okay? Spirit wants you to put focus, especially on, for some of you, getting outdoors more, get out of the house. Maybe the weather's been crappy with the clouds over and you haven't been able to get outside. But then Spirit's saying things are going to clear up. It's going to be more springtime. So maybe wherever you're watching it might have been like, you know, cold and snowy. But there's going to be some spring days coming up for you this week. And to get out, maybe you're into fishing. I don't know if somebody's into fishing, but they're saying you'll have that opportunity to get out and fish. Or maybe go to an aquarium. I know that sounded random, but it was about getting you outside. Outside in nature. Go for a walk in the park. Maybe there's a park with a small lake or a body of water in it. And you never know who you'll meet. We're going to look into that in just a second. Spirit just threw that one, slid that one in on me. Okay. All right. Now, big one for you, Capricorn. Now, some people just like to talk because they're bored. Some people like to, you know, get into things, you know, stick their little fingers in other people's pies, you know, being nosy and inquisitive, and then they tell people about it, right? The little gossipers. Do not let them stir up any anxiety or doubt about stuff that's yours. Number one, it's none of their business what you're doing, okay? This is a big one. Be careful who you're telling stuff to, all right? Because there's going to be a big reveal on some of these little, like, the people you talk to the most, okay? I feel like chattery people, you know, they're just always communicating at okay? Be careful, okay? Because you're going to see that they're just getting involved in stuff that has nothing to do with them. And they're like, well, why this and why that and blah, 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 and kind of setting you off, you know? You're going to find, to be honest, like I'm lying. Thank you, Spirit, for that. You're going to find that some of these people have been feeding that depression energy, that emotional darkness, if you were in that energy, because you've been moving forward. Okay, I'm really picking up strongly. I'm going to just channel this real quick and then we'll break it down with tarot. Okay, so it could be someone or someone's. They could be working together, two people. Take what resonates, pitch out the rest. That have just been feeding the darkness, feeding the downer energy, feeding the depression, feeding your anxieties or stress. Okay? To keep you from moving forward. They want you to stay stuck with them down there. And maybe you weren't able to see that. No, but they're my friends. These are people that love me and blah, blah, blah. And some of the stuff makes sense. You're going to see this. You're going to see the Spirit is bringing in that sun to show you what's really going on. These are some of the things that have to go. People, places, and situations that are no longer shared. They're not healthy for you. Okay? Real friends support you. Real friends care about you being happy and you doing what makes you feel good and happy and healthy. Okay? Not sit there and feed the monster, you know, or inner beast. Spirit wants me to point this out. We have the star, the sun, and the fish. There is going to be a lot of blessings coming in for you, Capricorn, this week, and they want you to go with it. Don't question it. Go with it. A wish is being granted. Now, it may not be the full Monty of the wish, but you're definitely going to see it. I mean, no blinders this time, okay, Capricorn? You're going to see that it's actually manifesting here in the physical plane for you, whatever your wish is. All right, Spirit. Okay. Some of you, it's 10 of Pentacles. Okay, some of you are ending a cycle and moving into a new cycle, okay? Maybe things just seem stagnant, maybe at home or career, looking down the road. It's like, gosh, you know, this is it, you know, type of energy I'm getting. But they're showing you that there is a lot more to come, a brand new cycle, like up, moving up. I don't know if that's a promotion for some of you. Maybe moving to a bigger house. Maybe you've been wanting that. Maybe you're like, well, maybe we're just going to stay where we are. Let's refinance this and, you know, redo it. And then boom, a brand new opportunity. So for those of you were thinking about moving, and I know the housing market's been crazy, guess what? Things are going to shift for you this week. You are going to be able to make that happen. A new home. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. It's going to be a busy week for you, Capricorn. Okay. But make sure you have to be 100%. Okay. Make sure you're giving to yourself. Okay. Take time out if you have to. You know, don't let people pressure you. We have the 7 of Wands. Okay. You know, stand your ground. You may have, some of you may have to fight to have your space. Look, I need a nap, mofos. You want me to do this, that, and the other thing? I need a nap. You give me an hour. You fight for that. You fight for that, Capricorn, okay? Now, here's that 4 of Cups energy, okay? All right. Remember about the depression? I was talking about don't piss on your own parade when these new things start coming in, when things start shifting, and they are this week. Things are going to be highlighted, and then things are going to be coming in at the same time, okay? Spirit saying, don't go like this. Don't Two of Swords it, okay? Be careful of that. You want to be open for this. And look at your reasoning. If something new comes in, you're like, oh no, I'm good. You need to stop for a second. As soon as that comes up, that should be your like red flag. Go, wait a minute. That should be Spirit's red flag going, hello. And then the sun shines brighter. This is an offering. Okay, this is one of those new things coming in. You know, you can trust this. You know, nobody wants to go through hell again. You know, it's like, look, I just went through that, and I will do everything I can not to have to go through that pain and the emotional, you know, recovery from that and dealing with all that. But Spirit's like, okay, you've gone through that. You've cleared this. Here's what's yours. Okay. All you have to do is take it. Okay. Be open to it. Is there anything else, Spirit? 6 of Swords. This half the stuff you just went through, Capricorn, is to get you to see what you need for your next leg of your journey, this brand new phase. A lot of stuff can't come with you, okay? But here's the thing. It's your journey. Don't let other people be trying to stress you out and hold you back from getting on that ship and getting the F out of Dodge, okay? This is your journey. Time to take a stand. Spirit's supporting you, okay? And remember how I was talking, and some of it has to do with love, heartbreak, okay? I hear bittersweet. Some things had to end so you can move forward, okay? I know a lot of you are sick of hearing that. I know some people are like, oh, yeah. Trust me, you will be seeing why. Okay, let's look at love for Capricorn, please. If I said Taurus a couple times, I'm sorry. Maybe some of you have Taurus placements. Okay. Kept hearing Taurus. Forgiveness. Okay. I feel like some people might be coming forward asking for forgiveness. Okay. Detachment. Okay. Detaching from situations. Forgiving yourself is bigger than forgiving others. Okay. That's a big energy and message for you, Capricorn. To move on, to move forward. It's okay to detach. You're not going to really lose anything by detaching emotionally what occupies your brain, what you're worried about, what your brain is occupied by love. The Spirit's saying just detach and just be. Work on you. Work on your healing. Okay? It's coming. Okay. You will be seeing signs. And one thing you guys are going to be seeing, remember I said, do you? Don't let these people pull your effing strings. Now, this could be love. I'm hearing in general, family, friends, and yes, maybe ex-partners, very strong energy of those who are basically have just been in and out energies. Whenever you take 2 steps forward, it's almost like they show up and boom. Okay? No more. Okay. Missing puzzle pieces in love. When you clear this energy out, when you finally just like, nope, okay, get on that 6 of Swords boat, head out, then the pieces will start coming together, okay? Those missing pieces are going to show up, okay? You need to have faith in that. It's coming. Breakups and makeups for some of you. Some of you that are have been in a like dating relationship, maybe newer, like 3 months or more, or those in long term. Breakups and makeups. Okay, there's healing to be done here. So if there were some that were really nasty, it looks like there's going to be coming together. Now remember, Capricorn, when that happens, when you get that opportunity to sit down with your partner and open up, you need to speak your truth then. Okay, speak it then. Even if it's hard to articulate, try. Okay. I'll encourage your person to do that also. Maybe there are ones that open up easy. I can tell you everything, and you're just like, well, yeah, well, and it comes across maybe more clinical. And they might point that out. They might go, you know, sometimes it sounds like you don't care. You're just like, yeah, well, it's this. It's always just that. Speak your truth. That's going to help open up communication, and most importantly, open up understanding the love language of your person. Okay. The Horseman is coming in right there, beginning of the week. Heralds of change. You're going to almost hear that like a trumpet blowing in your ear this week, Capricorn. All this stuff, it's going to seem very hectic. It's going to seem very chaotic. But by midweek, everything settles down. It's like the dust clears and you're going to be like, whoa, these shifts are good and coming in. Preparations come to fruition. Remember the wishes. Anything you've been working towards, anything you're working on, and maybe, you know, it seemed like it wasn't going anywhere, they're coming in a big, huge way. And to tap into what inspires you, art, get those paints out, get your instruments out, dance, sing, create. Tap into what makes you happy. Even the most simplest things that lift your spirit really make you happy. Things you get excited talking about that just overwhelms you, you know, is going to be key to help you through this week, okay? And help you to really see clearly what makes you happy as what fuels you, what keeps you going, what makes you feel good, mind, body, and soul. Because the Netcaster and the Horseman are working together, okay? They're bringing things to fruition. The change is coming, and it's happening, and it's going to surprise you. You're not going to see, some of you are not going to see this coming, but be open for it. Don't close yourself off. This is the stuff you've been asking Spirit for, been praying for. So be open when Spirit shows up with it. On that note, Capricorn, have a great week.